Hope you have a great 2021. Let's hit the first workout of the year. Here we go, the first run of 2022. Happy New Year. Today's the 1st of December when I'm filming this. I've got a workout today. It's a bit windy, apologies if the audio is not great. I've got 8 times a kilometre today at my 10K pace, so I'm going to aim for around 3:12 per kilometre. But before I do that, I'm going to be taking part in the This Messy Happy Squid Games for runners. So basically what I've got to do this morning is run 2 kilometres back to back within 3 seconds of each other. So for example, if I run this first kilometre in 4:30, the next one has to be at least 4:33 or 4:27 to qualify for round 2. So I've just pressed start on my watch and my warm-up. When my watch ticks over for a kilometre, that'll be my target for kilometre 2 to see if I can progress into the second round. But yeah, heading down to a little strip where I live, which is a nice flat area where I can get a good kilometre loop to hit those kilometre reps to start the year. Coming up to my first kilometre. This pole here is usually where my watch beeps. Here it is, 4:24 for the first kilometre. So I need to run this next kilometre between 4:21 and 4:27. God, maths isn't my strong point. But yeah, nice little challenge for the warm-up. Let's see if I can do it. So I'm 500 metres into my second kilometre. Watch is saying lap pace is 4:20, so I'm going a little bit quick. Need to slow it down a couple of seconds to hit that 4:24 target. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Squid Games for runners that's going to be happening on YouTube, it's basically going to be 6 mini games over the next 6 weeks, competing for £1,000 cash prize or some sort of prize, I believe. So yeah, I'm hoping to get through to round 2. All I've got to do is run this next 400 metres at 4:24 pace. Can't be that hard, can it? (4:21, 22, 23, 24). There we go, 4:25 for the second kilometre. So that's me into round 2. So today's workout is the first one of the year. Had my booster, COVID booster, 2 days ago now. So yesterday and the day before, my body was feeling a little bit weak. I noticed on my easy run, my heart rate was a lot higher than it usually would be. So yeah, a few little side effects from the booster. I'm glad I got it done though. Hopefully we can get some travel done in the new year and yeah, minimise the chance of catching COVID. Yeah, it's always a good thing. But this morning's workout is my first workout I've done on the road in the 10K'S Sen 8 from Adidas. I picked these shoes up about 2 weeks ago now. I've done a few track sessions, a few treadmill sessions, but I've not actually tried them out on the road. So I'll be interested to see how they perform today. On the track and the treadmill, they've been amazing. On the track specifically, I'd say they're probably better than the Vaporfly and the Alphafly, just because they're a little bit lower stack height, so when you're going around the corners you feel a bit more stable, but they have a similar sort of snappy responsiveness that those shoes have. I'm not sure if they can rival the Vaporfly for the 5k distance yet. I plan to do a sort of 5k time trial in the next week or so in these shoes, see how it compares to my 5k that I did in the previous video in the Vaporflies. Obviously the time won't be quite the same because it won't be a race environment. It will just be a TT on my own. But yeah, interesting to see how they perform in sort of comparison to the Vaporfly. At the moment, I'm not 100% convinced that they're going to be a contender for knocking that Vaporfly off my 5K racing shoe when it comes to road, but we'll see. I'm going to give them a good try and try to stay unbiased. I'm just coming down to where I'm going to be starting the workout now. It's a nice little flat area along the river here, in the outskirts of Chelmsford, and yeah, get some K reps going. I've chosen to do these at sort of 10K pace today, so 3:12 per kilometre is the target. Should be fairly comfortable to me for that sort of distance, but yeah, you never know with the booster in the last few days. There we go, this is where I'm going to start. Yeah, I thought I'd lower the pace a little bit today. Usually I try and hit around my 5K pace, but today I'm going to aim for 10K pace and do a few more reps than I usually would, just to see how the body's feeling after that booster jab. But yeah, hope you have a great 2021. Let's hit the first workout of the year. So just got some strides in, a few drills, we're ready to rock. So today's workout, if you want to try it yourself, is 8 by a kilometre with 1 minute 30 rest. So I do standing rests today, and the target pace is your 10K pace, sorry. So for me, 3:12 per kilometre, to try and break that 32-minute barrier, which will be one of my goals for the new year. I'll make another video on my 2022 goals in the next few days. Yeah, some big ones this year. Hopefully we can hit them and keep enjoying, having fun with the running. But yeah, just about to get started on this workout. Let's see if I can hit that nice 3:12 per kilometre and then have that 1 minute 30 break before turning around and coming straight back the other way and trying to stay consistent as I can throughout these reps. It should be a fairly, not easy workout, but I should be able to stay confident and strong during this workout. It's one that I know I can hit with those 1 minute 30 breaks. Should give me plenty of time to recover to then be able to turn around and hit that 10K pace on the way back. So yeah, 8 by a K with 1 minute 30 rests, and I do about a 4 kilometre warm up and 4 kilometre cool down with a few strides before the workout. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. I've got 8 by a kilometre starting now. 3, 2, 1. 1 kilometre. Let's go. There we go. 3:11 for the first rep. Feeling strong. Shouldn't be getting too out of breath with these reps. It's at my 10K pace, so should feel comfortable, feel strong. But yeah, that's number 1 down. 7 to go. So I just went out along the road this way. Now I'm going to turn around, head back that way. I programmed today's workout into my watch, so it's there now counting down. The lap time is my rest, so I've had 30 seconds. I've got a minute left before I need to head back that way. Yeah, today's workout, it's all about staying consistent. Those reps I want to be as close to 3:12 every time as I possibly can be. There's no point doing sort of like last rep antics and trying to hit, I don't know, a 2 minute 55 kilometre to end on. It's all about staying consistent, getting my body used to running at that speed, hopefully start to feel more and more comfortable as I do the workouts like this. And so next time I end up on the start line for a 10K, that 3:12 pace should feel comfortable.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm back from that workout there. Annoyingly, my Insta360 ran out of storage halfway through the session. Well, actually after the first rep. I've done a lot of filming on there over the last couple of days over the Christmas period, lots of races. So I hope you enjoyed those videos. But yeah, it ran out after the first kilometre rep, but never mind. As I was saying, today's workout was all about consistency, so making sure I hit that 10k race pace or get as close to it as I possibly could for every single rep, and yeah, just get my body used to what 3:12 per kilometre feels like. In my training, I think it's very important to sort of hit that race pace every so often, maybe once or twice a week, just to familiarise your body with that sort of pace. So when it comes to biomechanics, things like heart rate, breathing, you should start to get comfortable at your race pace, which is, yeah, the whole point of that workout. Quickly talk about the shoes for today. So I was using the Adidas Takumi Sen 8. I got these on December the 12th of last month. So yeah, I've run about 80 kilometers in them now. I did a sort of first impressions video, which you can go and watch up there to get my full opinion on these shoes so far. Annoyingly, the shoelaces on these shoes are quite poor quality, and they actually came undone, which was slightly annoying on one of the reps. So I think it was rep 2, my laces come undone, but I just sort of pushed through it, tied them up, and after I tied them up again, I didn't have any problems. But yeah, it's a shame that the laces aren't a bit higher quality with a sort of super shoe, if you like. But anyway, other than that, the shoes felt great, and these shoes do feel a little bit less aggressive. They're much more minimal than, say, the Vaporfly. And yeah, I will give them a test over that 5k distance to see how they compare in the next few weeks, which I was saying beforehand. But yeah, overall pretty good. I'm not convinced that they're an amazing shoe. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to compete against the Vaporfly, especially over that 5k distance, but I've got to give them a go and stay unbiased. But I'll let you know in the next few weeks how they get on over that distance. Let's have a little look at the session on Strava. You can follow all of my running over there. So if we click onto pace analysis here, these blue bars are the 1k reps. So I did a 4k warm up. Let's have a look at these reps. So my first rep was 3:09 per kilometre. Then we had a 3:12, so that one was perfect, bang on my 10k target race pace of 32 minutes, which is 3:12 per kilometre. The others were 3:10, 3:11, 3:09, 3:11, 3:08, so that one was a little bit quick, the penultimate one, and the last one was 3:10. So yeah, nice and consistent there, an average of 3:10 per kilometre. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. 2 seconds a little bit quick, but I'd rather it be 2 seconds quick than 2 seconds slow. So let's have a little look at the heart rate data. Click down here. So you got my warm-up here, sort of all downhill, the 4k warm-up, so we're averaging around 145 beats per minute for my warm-up. Then I did a few strides here just before I started, just to get my legs ready for sort of some speed, make sure you don't pull any muscles, that sort of thing. So the first rep here, you can see my heart rate goes up to around 165, and it levels out at about 167 for the first rep. The second rep, again, we're maxing out at 171, so that's a good sign. 171 is sort of my about 4 or 5 beats per minute below my 10k race pace, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. Shows the fitness is in a good place. And actually, for all these reps, the highest my heart rate goes is 171, I believe. Even the last one, 171, and even in some in the 160s there. So yeah, it was a nice comfortable workout. It wasn't too taxing on the body, but it sort of gives you that confidence of running at race pace, gives you the feeling of how your body should feel in terms of the form, biomechanics, heart rate, breathing, all those sort of things. So it's really important to practice your target race pace in your training. If you're training more for a 5k, then I recommend doing 6 by a kilometre at your 5k race pace. If you're doing half marathon, maybe go up to 12 times a kilometre. So it's a nice easy one to do on your own as well. I program it straight into my watch, and then it counts down my recoveries. So I had a 1 minute 30 recovery, which is probably as long as I would have. I wouldn't want it any longer. Probably I would try and reduce that recovery over the course of the training block, maybe all the way down to around a minute or 30 seconds. It just makes it that little bit harder. It gives, when you give your body a little less recovery. So yeah, really chuffed with that one. Hope you can sort of maybe put that into your training plan. And yeah, it's a nice one that you can sort of adapt to any sort of distance that you're training for. But yeah, until next time, aspire to run and run to inspire. Bye bye.